Sup? It's been a while. And by a while, I mean like 4 months for you Arsenal bros. Now, you have read the title. You all know what's going to happen in this video. So let's just get into it. So for the start of this video, I'm going to give a little backstory to anyone who doesn't know yet. Which, if you're watching this, most people already know. In late July to early August of this year, I was officially banned from the Arsenal Discord. I'm not going to go over the reason here, but if you want a more in-depth look, check out my Twitter. My ban message and reason will be up there with a bit more info on why. Now, this particular video isn't about the events of the ban. It's about something that happened a little over a month ago. During the events of my ban, I spoke and said what could be considered propaganda towards a certain mod in the Arsenal Discord server. This mod's name will not be said, as they don't need backlash or hate from this video, as I alone have flamed them out as it is. I'd first like to apologize to this certain mod. If they're watching, you know who you are. During the events of my ban, I consistently shat on your image, called you ungodly things, and continued to just simply not shut the fuck up about the events that led up to my ban. I'm sorry if I made you feel overwhelmed in any way with these statements, if I made you feel bad about yourself, and if you got harassment thrown your way because of anything I said. I'm truly sorry, and I know there's a small chance that you won't forgive me for this, but I feel like it's necessary to say an apology like this, as the way I treated you was not nor respectful or kind. Now that we have that out of the way, let's talk about how I was almost banned from Arsenal the game. Around a month or so ago, the Enforcement Discord was made public, along with testing for the game. This would have been about 5 or 6 months after my ban in the Arsenal Discord. I joined the Enforcement Discord simply just because I thought it would be cool to see what's going on, and also because at the time I was driving somewhere and I saw the link on Twitter. I joined because of that, really nothing else. I sent 2 messages in the server and was instantly banned by the mob mentioned before, for a fair reason, of course. Later in the day, I was sent a screenshot of what would have been the mod either joking or being dead-ass serious about banning me from Arsenal. The game, not the Discord. You can read the screenshot as however you like, but I myself took it as the latter. As such, you can imagine I was put under a massive amount of stress and anxiety and straight up fucking fear that was going through my body at this time. At this point in time, I was thinking in my head that I was going to get an account that I had spent 7+ years of my life on, banned within seconds of something that could have been avoidable easily. So I was paranoid. I was paranoid for days, actually. Around a week before I said paranoia wore off, actually. After it did though, for my own sake, I left every Discord server I was in that it was involved with Arsenal. And anyway, I cut connections with my friends I still had that played Arsenal, and I decided to stop making content for Arsenal as well. And that's why there haven't been any uploads recently. The reason I did this was because I was, and still am, afraid that anything I did would be clipped out of context, misread, and then be sent to someone, and that I would happen to be banned. Which you can imagine was super fucking hard. I lost a lot of friends, good friends, that I thought I would never have to cut contact with. But I think the worst part of it for me was the uploading. Because believe it or not, I like uploading for you guys. I like making content that people can enjoy watching. And it sucks that this was holding me back from doing so. Another big part of it was I had like 3 really big ideas for videos in the last few months. And like good videos that could have got the view counts or close to the view counts of a tribute to Arsenal. But I didn't put any effort into making them because I was scared that anything I was going to do, like I said before, would be taken out of context and I was going to be banned. And the worst part was probably I deserved what was coming for me. So I made a decision not to upload any content about Arsenal, and then that leaves us here. So now I'm going to talk about what the future of this channel is going to look like. And if you couldn't guess already, it's not going to be Arsenal. So if you looked at my community tab or on Twitter in the last month or so, you would have seen a post about me talking about quitting. This would have been during the point where I've had no other ideas for videos other than Arsenal, and I thought quitting would have been just the best option. But I've been thinking, and I've talked with other people and myself, of course, and we decided that I will most likely be switching to content of just regular video style gaming essays. Which, if you don't know what that means, it's pretty much just a long form videos about me talking my opinion or emotion on a certain video game, whether that be a Roblox game, a survival game, or anything else in between. But it will most likely be whatever I'm interested in at that point in time. So to sum it up, most of the videos will be similar to my last few posts. For example, a tribute to Arsenal, the best open world parkour game, those kind of videos. I already have some great video ideas cooking up in my mind, and I can't wait to continue my YouTube journey with you guys as I continue to make content that's actually able to be watched for more than 3 seconds at a time, and that I actually enjoy making. I will hopefully be getting videos out every 1 to 2 months, but that's not a promise. Again, I have school, so we'll see what happens. And for anyone who subbed for Arsenal or Roblox content, you're free to unsub, because I know I won't be making content that you guys will be interested in anymore. But I would really appreciate it if you could stick around. Like usual, make sure to follow me on Twitter to see what I've been up to, and check out my Spotify to see my shit music taste that I have. And until next time, I'll be figuring out what game to make the next video on, and making sure I don't die of exhaustion in the process. I love y'all consensually, and peace.